and TT1's
So you're fighting for the underdog.
I'm fighting for the underdog.
Okay, all right. We've decided which one of our generic cookie cutter storylines we can apply to make Jaeyun look like a good guy. Okay, let's do it. Our map is Gladiator. We're getting into game 1 of our final deciding match, Group A, the round of 16 in BSL Season 8. All right, here we go. We are in the upper left-hand corner in the red from America playing Zerg. It's Jaeyun.
In the bottom right, we've got the Canadian Protoss player. It is TT1. Now, I know both these players play versus each other quite a bit. Maybe not recently, but I know that they play quite a bit. They talk to each other about strategies. You know, Jaeyun off races quite a bit. So he understands Protoss also. And meanwhile, you know, TT1 also off races quite a bit. So they both have good understanding of how each other plays, how the respective races play. Now, I guess for me, the question is always, is it Gateway or Forge? But TT1, he's one of those Bonnet people. Just rally that Zealot, man, and see how much damage it can deal.
I really approve of that style. I like how Bonnet like takes it to the next level in 2 gates, and I'm like, this is the way. You guys are Mandalorian fans. If you're not, go watch it. That's my admonition.
Is that the Star Wars movie
that is
that we just saw?
Oh, no, not the movie. I saw the new Star Wars movie with Artosis this weekend. Just say no. Look, all I'm trying to say is, if you're really into Deus Ex Machina, like you can't go to sleep without it, nothing excites you more than random forces changing the world instantaneously, go watch the movie. So there's this one final scene, no spoilers, and it's just like, I'm going to use my magical force to win life. No, I'm going to use mine. No, I'm going to use mine. And it's just like, it's so stupid. But the TV show, The Mandalorian, go watch it, and then you too can understand my stupid references.
Yeah, I also saw the movie. I haven't seen any of the new ones. I've only seen the original 3.
Well, then you're just making all the mistakes.
So we were kind of like, what's going on? And then just as I was watching it, I was like, this feels kind of forced. No pun intended. but yeah, not my movie.
Oh, Nyokin, you're so funny.
So funny.
Nyokin's the humor caster. I'm the straight man here. Okay, what are we doing in our game of esports? Hey, there's an
overpool hatch standard.
I was gonna say, like, if something had actually happened, then I would feel bad for talking about stupid stuff. But never mind, nothing happened, guys. All is as it should be.
Yeah, we do have the gateway expand. How many Zealots is it gonna be, Rapid? There's no way it's just one.
Yeah, how did we stop at 1?
There's no way.
How is he gonna Nexus immediately after that? He is
the madman.
The 1 gate Zealot into Nexus. I like it.
The madman.
Yeah. Now, as soon as the Zealot shows up, he's like, oh my god, am I in trouble? And the answer is, of course no. There's a Nexus.
Now remember, Pro did a similar opening, and he was not confident sending out his first few Zealots.
Yeah.
So let's see. Ooh, where's this Zealot going? It's just finding a random drone.
Well. What could that drone be for? Haha. Well, he's just gonna.
Well, this third hatch already is getting denied, and that, you know, every second that goes by could have been a potential larva.
Mission accomplished.
It hurts. What's he gonna do? He's probably just gonna turn around. Damage is done. Also, okay, where's this going?
Yeah, where are we going
to another
here?
main?
Is he really going to make the third on the other side of the map? I mean, look, these players play against each other all the time. It would not surprise me, as a player who just made a hidden hatchery, you probably don't want your Zealot following you to your hidden hatchery location.
So Jaeyun actually sent out a second drone. He is going to expand normally. Meanwhile, the drone knows where the Zealot is, which means it's not at home. So Jaeyun's decided that he's going to counterattack. It's 7 lings, but 2 Zealots are already in position.
Yeah.
But this Zealot does not look like it's in the greatest spot.
Oh, actually, yeah, 2 lings can hit that.
I think even more might actually be able to hit it, but I guess he's going to turn around since the Zealot is still chasing this drone.
Jeez. These Zealots, man. Where's our Zealot restraining order? Get those lings back home. Okay, so we're pulling back. We're scared. The 1 Zealot is coming for our third hatchery, and it's going to take 7 lings to stop. So he's going to find out that the third hatchery is there. Big surprise.
Yeah,
not really.
And he lost track of the Zealot, so actually it just goes to the left side. Of course, 1 Zealot can't take out a hatchery, but it is annoying. And the probe is still alive. A 4-minute probe scout. That's pretty damn good.
My man. We call TT1 North American Bisu.
We might actually call him that.
I don't know. It's gonna take a little bit more for me to start actually doing that. The only new nickname that's catching on is New Dan versus Old Dan.
Oh yeah, we can continue that one.
For
those of you that don't know, Old Dan is Artosis.
Yeah. For those of you who, by process of elimination, Young Dan is Nyoken. And now that they both live here, we have to find a way to figure out the difference. So it was gonna be like Good Dan and Bad Dan, but then we tried like Short Dan and Tall Dan, but then we realized that Nyoken is just the better Dan in all of these categories.
Just do that. Better Dan is here. I like that one.
Okay, all right, Better Dan. All right, well, let's see which one of these zealots is better Dan the Zealot. I think they're probably, oh, how's the micro? He's not moving the zealots at all. Okay, there we go. Finally, we're pulling back. That was a little bit rough. We lost more than just shields.
I think he's still going to win this fight, though. One zealot goes down, second zealot
goes.
So close.
Somewhere Bonus getting a little excited.
But Jaeyun cannot let these zealots get on the ramp, because then you have no angle.
Oh, yeah, no way.
So I actually like that he retreated all the way back to the ramp, so now he can have a flank from the back.
Yeah, he's leading with a weakened zealot here, but I think he does actually lose all these zealots, yeah.
Yeah, but this was worth.
Oh, okay, well, that's pretty good.
Gets the final drone over there, and behind this is 4-hatch Hydra with lair, so everything is all janked up for Jaeyun. Meanwhile, build from TT1, like I said, 973 kind of fallen out of fashion, but Jaeyun used it twice earlier. And what does TT1 do? He goes instant Citadel.
Man, TT1 is so good at just like throwing these weird wrenches into his opponent's gears. And 973 is not a build that has a lot of like leeway. Like you lose like 3 drones in that, and you're just like, okay, well, I'm now 9-7. How's that going to work out? Probably not well. So he only lost 1 drone, but he did have his 3rd delayed for a while, and he did have to like pull all of his lings back. He didn't get any damage done. He also doesn't have a whole lot of information.
Yeah, we may just. Oh, we do have speed coming in for Hydras. I'm actually so surprised because
we're going for it.
You know, TT1's building zealots nonstop. You know, his build has not been.
You know, he's got legs and +1.
So I'm actually surprised that we didn't see what Jaeyun did versus Pro, which was go lurkers, because I don't see how Hydras ever damage TT1.
No, I would have actually really liked that lurker rush. That sounds. I mean, given what we know, obviously, like I said, the Zerg vision is not killing it right now, so we're still not sure that Citadel exists.
6 gate already.
My man, TT1. So usually I think of the Protoss player as like the scared little boy hiding behind the cannons.
Oh, we're not scared.
No. TT1 is not scared at all.
Yeah, we're okay. Zealots are already out. It's 7 zealots.
Yikes.
+1 is about 80% done. So this is perfect. Legs are done any moment now. DT coming out. He's got Templars banking up energy pretty soon.
What do we have for Jaeyun? I mean, he's gonna be pumping Hydras right now. I mean, I guess hopefully he has good SimCity for the Hydras to hide behind. Yeah, okay, it's okay. He's gonna have 1 sunken.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually, that's just the creep colony.
Oh man, only 1 colony at mid left, an exposed base. Now TT1 doesn't know that, so he may not actually attack there. It looks like he is. So this base probably dead. Really, not any amount of Hydras can stop this.
Yeah, especially high ground, low ground. He's gonna try to drill the zealots here and keep the Sunken alive, but Sunken is pretty dead.
Actually, this was a really good drill. Only 2 zealots onto the Sunkens. The drones and Hydras doing work. Hydras coming.
Oh my god!
He actually held that really easily.
So he tried to kill drones there in the back. He also just didn't do that either. So that was almost a perfect defense. The Sunken even stays alive.
Yeah, actually, perfect hold from Jaeyun. I thought for sure he's losing that base. Now, sure, TT1's still in a good position. Sure, he's up 30 workers. But Jaeyun has survived.
Yeah.
And I mean, TT1. Okay, we got Dark Archon.
Look, we had to have at least 1 Dark Archon game. Best thinks he came up with this first. No. We all know TT1's Dark Archons are so good.
So we got standard Robo follow-up with Dark Archon, with +2 coming in. Everything's looking like it's going to be a very strong 11:30-ish timing. We're definitely going to have Maelstrom by then.
And whether we're Maelstroming clumps of Hydras or an inevitable Muta switch, nobody cares. At that point, you're killing it. We've got 4 High Templar, juicing up. Storm just now finishing. A Dark Archon banking.
Yeah, also the Templars have been banking energy for a long time. They've almost got access to 2 storms.
Oh my
We've
God.
got 7 gate. We've got range coming in. Maelstrom just started. He's going to have a huge killer army at 12 minutes, 11:30. And what will Jaeyun really have? He's got lurkers coming, or he's got the lurker upgrade coming in, so it looks like he wants to play passive. But just like versus Pro, we're getting doubled in supply. And I think
what is this macro?
I think TT1 is just actually going to kill him this time.
Well, we're definitely killing him right outside the base.
God.
All those Hydras dying for free. I don't know if TT1's like, getting a cold glass of milk from the fridge right now, or Jaeyun. He is a little AFK on those Hydras. I mean, you got to expect the bust out pretty soon, but he kind of got caught with his Hydra pants down.
Here comes another Zealot attack, and this time it's like 15 Zealots.
Yeah, there's no way you fight that with Hydras. You're gonna need the lurkers. His aspect is not done yet. It just now finished. He needs to morph. Ooh. Okay, if he morphs, okay, yeah.
But he's got so much storm.
Yeah, he just.
Oh, he actually didn't send his Templars with it. He only sent one. Oh, it looks like a couple of Templar got picked off.
Yeah, he sniped the High Templar with the Hydras in the back. Oh my God, I didn't actually notice that. So the eggs are going to block in time for the lurkers to get up, which means that most likely the Zealots can't get on that high ground. They did do a good job killing quite a few Hydras, but the Hydras did their job killing the High Templar.
Yeah, so Jaeyun's going to survive for now, but TT1 taking a 3rd base. This is a mineral only, so you know he's going to take another base very soon. And unlike Pro, he should be able to get up 4 bases pretty quickly. He still has map control. He's still hitting his upgrades, but Jaeyun does have upgrades himself. His econ has started to kick in. He's starting to get drops. So if TT1's ever out of position, something like a lurker drop in the main could be very deadly.
Oh, look at all the trap. Okay, he had like 5 probes trapped.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he had 8 probes trapped.
I hate this about Gladiator. The probes getting stuck on gateways or SCVs getting stuck on Raxes. Well, now Jaeyun's acting like he wants to move out, but I don't think that's actually going to work out. He needs to just be content with trying to potentially split the map.
He's still 20 workers down. Yeah. He's still doubled up in supply. Oh, Meg. It's going to take a lot. Now, look. He is powering. He's going for drops, so maybe he can use that to stall the game out a little bit. But especially with this Dark Archon, I think TT1's just gonna kill him.
Yeah, and like I was saying, Pro struggled to get a 4th base. TT1, he has map control. He's gonna take bases when you give him the opportunity to take bases. So he's not going to run out of money. But here comes a huge engagement. Is there an observer? We're just running over lurkers. I don't know about this.
Yeah, the observer's slow. It's actually way far behind there. So the Zealots can't actually kill those lurkers finally, but they've already taken so many shots. If the Zealots evaporate like they just did, okay, there's a nice Maelstrom. It only catches like 4 or 5 Hydras there. He's not actually storming them. He does get a nice storm off onto the lurkers, but it's before they finished morphing. So he does have to actually kill them through their HP bar. He does. And actually, none of anything that I said matters because everything that Jaeyun has dies and he leaves the game. Oh my God, TT1.
Yeah, TT1 just killed it that game.
What a month.
Like, he just ran Zealots over lurkers and it didn't matter.
No, his observer was so slow.
Yeah. His Zealot attack just did too much damage in the early game. Too many lings.
Yeah.
And
he also caught that big group of Hydras AFK right in front of his cannons.
Yeah, so like I said, even when TT1 doesn't practice, I'm not saying he didn't practice for this, but TT1 always hits his build. Always, without a doubt. He's so good at doing that.
Yeah, more than anything, it felt like Jaeyun was doing this build that we know. Like he's trying to go for something similar to 9734, but the Zealots really screw up his timing. You can't get his 3rd hatch done on time because it was delayed. And so he's just a little bit off. Whereas meanwhile, TT1's just hitting it.
Yeah, and you know that you don't face Gateway expand that often on the ladder. I don't think. I think in general you face Forge expand.
Yeah.
Whereas TT1 can just, anytime he gets his Zerg Gateway expand, you get more practice. So
yeah.
Oh man, I don't know how you stop the Zealots. I'm just getting flashbacks to the Bonneth games.
Dude, Bonneth figured it out, dude. It's just what are the Zealot? The Zealot just shows up and he's like, what? What, you want to go?
What are you going to do?
You want to go? What are you going to do?
Let's go.
And even if you kill the Zealot, his soul becomes Dragoon in the future.
Exactly.
So now we have to come down to what could be our final game. Jaeyun's got to pull it back, and it's going to be on the map Crossing Field. So I feel like we're getting a little bit of deja vu.
But this time it's Protoss versus Zerg, not Terran versus Zerg.
That's true. Is that going to stop him from just No. I'm expecting to see that same fast 3-hatch style. Is it going to be 3-hatch before pool?
Hell no, it isn't.
No, it definitely is not. You know that Zealot's coming. So let's get into it. The map is Crossing Field. It's game number 2 of our final series of the night between TT1 and Jaeyun. Okay. All right, here we are on the map Crossing Field in the upper left-hand corner. In the blue, from Canada, is our Protoss player TT1.
And in the bottom right, the NA Hope, he's one game from getting eliminated.
Yeah.
It is Jaeyun. Yeah, so this map, PVZ, free 3 bases for Protoss. You would think that this would just be amazing for Protoss. But you got to get there. I mean, drops are really strong on this map. Sarah Reaver, I would probably play on here.
Oh, yeah.
So that would be another style that Jaeyun doesn't get a lot of practice versus. Not saying TT1 plays that, but I mean, you see how deadly he is with Zealots. Maybe he maybe only copies Bonnet builds and has Sarah Reaver in his pocket waiting to bring it out on this map. Yeah. But look at this. What is this?
Why is that pylon
in
my main base?
Why is it in my main base?
What do you do with the pylon in your main base?
I told you, I said this last season. Bonnet did so much work with one base play that I said, do you think pros are actually going to start doing like one base play? Like, it looked so good. I saw Snow do it recently.
Oh, you did not.
I did see Snow do in one base play. So TT1, he's pulling out his inner Bonnet here. This is going to be, well, is it going to be one base? Because we're banking a lot of minerals. We got a 12 Nexus.
No.
We got a 12 Nexus, I think, in...
It's got to be back natural, right?
Yeah, but how do we defend our front then?
You just let the...
Are you just going to build cannons at your... What? You can't just build cannons in your main because that doesn't defend your back
What
Nexus.
is in the bottom left-hand corner of our screen?
Oh, what is this?
Who is building their bases where? I don't understand this. My pylon's in my main, but my base is at my back. My hatchery's on the other side of the map. Hello? We fast forwarded to StarCraft 4, man. We skipped StarCraft 3. We're in the future now. Oh my god.
I actually don't know what this is, because if you're TT1 and you scout and you come in and see this, you're gonna see that there's nothing there, right?
Yeah.
So then you're gonna scout the nat, then you're gonna scout the back base, and it's not there either. So where else could it be? I mean, it could be at another base, but regardless, I don't know what this. Oh, actually, with this ramp, if he gets out 2 Zealots, he can just hold the ramp forever. He doesn't need cannons or anything.
Okay, well, my question was going to be, okay, where do you get 2 Zealots? Obviously, from 2 gateways. I'm so stupid. So this is just going to be quite the way to play the game. And you're right, you can hold that ramp for just quite a while. So when you have a 3rd hatchery, presumably, or a proxy hatchery, presumably making Zerglings, what are those Zerglings going to do?
Yes, so Jaeyun's trying to hold his ramp so that TT1 can't see that this is going to be a speedling all in, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
We're all in. This hatch, never seen a proxy hatch like this. We might actually have Best versus July Zerg. We might actually have a drone drill onto the ramp to bust up. Oh, that's the only way Jaeyun can actually get in here, because 2 Zealots, 3-4 Zealots with probe support in the back, you flat out,
you're never making it up there.
Get up there.
What's the maximum
impossible.
Number of lings you can fit on that ramp wide? Like it's gotta
3.
be 3. Yeah,
that's if you align them perfectly. You don't just A move.
If you coat them gently in butter.
Oh no, he's moving out.
Wait, what?
TT1's moving out with his first 2 Zealots. He didn't scout at all. No scouting. He has no clue that this is actually happening.
He knows he was scouted by the Overlord, so he's just going for it. Playing directly into the hands, the clutches of our North American Zerg player, Jaeyun.
But can the 2 Zealots get onto the ramp in time? Or are they just going to go out themselves? Hopefully he holds the ramp. Otherwise, Jaeyun takes this game like in the next 30 seconds or so, because speed should be done.
Okay, so he does reposition correctly on the ramp. The Zealots are in a good spot.
I think that might be a gap right in the middle.
If that is a gap that Zerglings can fit through.
But he sees speed. He sees speed.
Yeah, he's going to see these Zerglings killing his Zealots, which of course no Protoss player ever wants to see.
Yeah.
The Zealots evaporate, and now there's like 12 Oh my god, this is like 20 lings out on the map.
Yeah. Also, why do you? Oh, there.
Oh, here we
there's
go.
The pull.
We're doing it. Okay.
We are doing it.
Now he's got the Overlord in the back. Natural.
I think TT1's dead. Stargate. That doesn't help you at all.
No, it certainly does not. He loses those two. He's building Dragoons. Did Dragoons kill 20 Zerglings?
No.
I don't think so.
But probes kill a lot.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Okay. So we've got the formation. But does he know how many?
No, he doesn't know.
No?
Oh my god, I cannot believe.
Oh god, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Drones coming up the ramp. The drill. He needs to drill past the Zealots. He gets it. The Zealots are glitching out. Only one of those firing. They glitch out of position. The Lings are actually having some trouble. The Lings are actually getting glitched out a little bit too, but the Zealots are evaporating. The drones drill past the probes. The probes are now drilling past the drones, but the Zerglings abide. There's only one Dragoon left. More Zealots coming out, but the drones and Zerglings are just killing everything. The ramp is Jaeyun territory now, and this last final Zealot is going to fall. The workers dying and everything getting taken out. Jaeyun has busted onto the high ground with his proxy hatch Ling Rush and is about to kill 1 out of 2. Like 3 total pylons if he goes for it. No, he's going for everything. He's getting into the main. He wants to unpower these gateways and take game number 2.
Yeah, we got an Artosis pylon here. So if this goes down, that's it. We have nothing. But the probe drill was amazing. Eliminated so many Lings and
are we undoing it?
There.
I don't think we're undoing it. We got 2 Zealots out.
I don't think you can. I don't think
those are scary.
The probes can't drill
never
anymore.
mind.
They can't drill anymore.
No, and we got more Lings flooding in too. So it was close there for maybe a second, but that second is over, and now it is Jaeyun crushing it. What a baller!
That's in an elimination game too.
That is a big baller build right there. Oh, just yeah, sideways floating drone. Nice.
Well, we got a cannon.
Do we have a cannon? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where's that cannon? Nope, no cannons allowed in this game.
What the? Well.
I mean,
Jaeyun's continuing to mine so he can build more Lings.
Yeah. Like, we're pretty dead. Like, you can't build units anymore. TT1, the double GG, gets out of that game. Damn, Jaeyun backs up against the wall.
Yeah. I've never seen Jaeyun do something like that.
Man.
He's... Generally, I don't think Jaeyun has, like, that killer instinct. Like, I'm going to risk everything on this. Yet he's doing it right now. He's definitely playing to his image there. No way TT1 expected. What was TT1 build? Nexus, 12 Nexus.
He moves out with those first 2.
Don't scout. Move out with the first 2. No forge. We went straight Stargate after the gateways. Like, it doesn't get greedier than that.
No, I mean, look, TT1, you live by the TT1, you die by the TT1. Our final map in this group, in the round of 16, Group A, is going to be Neo Sylphid. And I think after losing that game in that particular way, actually, this might come back to bite Jaeyun a little bit, because when you win like that, you know in the last game, what are you going to go for that again?
Maybe.
Okay, probably not, but that could be the mind game in the end. I don't know, but this is going to be it. Our final game of the night to decide which player will be the last player to advance out of the round of Group A into the round of 8 will be decided here. So let's get into it. Jaeyun or TT1? Who's it going to be? Okay. Away we go. The map is Neo Sylphid in the bottom left-hand corner. In the blue, playing Zerg from North America. The good part of North America. It's our American player, Jaeyun.
In the bottom right, he is 1 game away from making it, but so is Jaeyun. It is TT1. If I was TT1, I actually wouldn't even feel bad about that game. I'd feel like
you gotta shake it off.
I think we kind of just crushed him in Gladiator, and now that's what he's got to pull out to beat me.
Yeah.
So now maybe we just play a little more defensive, but at the same time, if you play defensive versus Jaeyun,
oh, he's just gonna build hatcheries.
He's gonna build hatcheries and drones. So that might actually come back to bite him. So I went in thinking like TT1, he's gonna win this.
Yeah.
But now how the games have played out, I don't know. All of a sudden, I like Jaeyun quite a bit.
Yeah, like it's called Sauron Zerg, but before that, it was called Jaeyun Zerg. That's he was. Nobody builds hatcheries quite like Jaeyun.
That is a fact.
Yeah,
definitely called Jaeyun.
Yeah, we can update his Wikipedia article. I know somebody's on that right now. But the reality is that Jaeyun did kind of struggle in game number 1. His macro felt like really off. He felt like he kind of got thrown off his build a little bit there, and it felt like TT1 might be maybe the more solid player. So I definitely don't blame Jaeyun for going for something crazy there in game 2.
Yeah, and TT1 just doing TT1 things. We got the gateway expand, no forge. It would have actually been so hilarious if Jaeyun opened like mass speed zone, or like a 4-pool or something. Because I think actually, does 4-pool beat this? I don't know. Oh, I think the probe got the first shot.
Yes, it did. So that drone will die. Yes. So second drone coming up.
Why is it that Protoss players always scout you first, and not the other way around?
It's a 2-player map.
Oh my gosh, there's just something about probes. They all good pylon block.
As if he couldn't get any dirtier. It's like, wait a second, I'm taking damage here. Never mind, you can't build here anymore.
So now where does Jaeyun take his hatchery? I hope he doesn't build it in his main. I hope we do just delay it, but that's gonna be painful because we already saw him struggle to deal with zealots, and he had
build
more
it forward. No,
he had more access to larva that game, so does get denied about like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that.
I mean, if you're going for like 973, once again, that is going to be a big deal if you're trying to hit like a really crisp, fast rush timing. I would expect for Jaeyun to maybe pull back and just play like a standard 5-hatch Hydra build. But obviously, if you're playing straight up against a player like TT1, something tells me he's got some extra tricks in the bag.
This time, 2 zealots instead of 1 before the Nexus. But this is a bit dangerous to micro against lings with just a few zealots. So you got to be careful to make sure that they don't sneak by into the main. You see he's responded with a couple probes pulled off, blocking that small choke. Now probe is still alive, but it's so low that I think it's going to be hard to actually get off a full scout. Now Jaeyun does have 3rd hatch going up. He's got gas mining. Have to wait and see, is this going to be a Hydra Den or is this going to be lair?
Yeah, let's see if this probe can scout the 3rd base. I don't think so. Yeah, it's running away right now, but maybe you can expect that to come up. That's a pretty risky expectation. You could absolutely be being 2-based right now. So
hope speed.
Oh, okay.
So what does this mean? You got to remember that Sylphid does have that small pathway on the left side of the natural where speedlings can run by, but because this is Terran versus Protoss, they got a lot of zealots here. So I don't think
Zerg versus Protoss.
Oh yeah, Zerg versus Protoss. I don't think he's busting, but he's building more lings. So I'm a bit worried that we're building too many links, but at the same time, you also have to respect that TT1's building zealots. So you gotta get enough links to defend. So I think this is just defensive speed. Still waiting to see. Oh, he's pulled off a gas.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. I was definitely expecting something more standard from him, like just like give me those 5 hatcheries, macro it out. But here come those 5 zealots. At least the Overlord's going to see them. And so all of a sudden, like, the defensive lings is not a terrible idea. This is a respectable number of zealots at this time. But it's not like they have legs in +1, right?
Yeah, this amount of lings, I think, is actually perfect. It's 14. Speed kicks in about 5 seconds. 14, I think, beats 5 zealots when they're coming at this angle. He's just got to make sure he engages properly.
Yeah, he's going to pull the lings northward so the zealots don't see them and then catch them right as they come in. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, my God. He gets surrounds on, like, 2 of the zealots there. That's actually so good. The speed, perfect. Allows them to wrap around. These zealots do nothing.
Well, they're trading a bit better than I thought.
Oh, but he pulled like 4 lings away on just 1 zealot. So once the lings return, they'll be able to take out those final 2 zealots. And yeah, that was about exactly the right number.
Yeah, that was perfect defense from Jaeyun. And behind this, he's got his 4th hatch coming up. He's got enough for a 5th hatch any moment now. Meanwhile, behind this, TT1, he's going into Stargate this time. So he is just going to, I guess, play the standard Protoss, I guess, instead of straight Citadel, which is the right choice this time.
And there's that 5th hatch coming up.
Yeah, now I still don't see lair anywhere. We're still not mining gas. We just now started. Probe comes in and sees that there's no lair.
Yeah.
So he's going to be feeling pretty good about his tech choice.
Yeah, what is that hitting here? I'm watching the resource count.
I think this is going to be 5 hatch
I
Hydra.
think it is.
No lair. So you would need speed versus this, but because this is a late Hydra transition, I think he's okay going for the Stargate first. Still waiting to see if the Citadel comes down. I don't see it anywhere. There's got to be Citadel coming in.
I mean, it has to be next, right?
Yeah, it's got to be next.
That's the build, but leave it to TT1 to figure something else out. Let's see what he sees when he scouts for the Corsair, because that's the next big chunk of information. But is that even going to be too late? I mean, he should know exactly what's coming, right?
Yeah, he should know that this is definitely going to be a lot of Hydras coming out initially. So this Citadel needs to get up. It's halfway done right now. Second gate is done, so he's going to have a lot of Zealots. +1 is almost halfway done. Lair has started for Jaeyun, so he's going to have that Spire transition pretty quickly, or speed or whatever. He may actually just go for a Hydra bust. He
has to know that his opponent has maybe figured things out by now, right?
He also had the Overlord in the main, so I think he saw the Stargate.
Yeah, I mean, he's Corsair, so.
And because he took so little damage to the Zealots,
oh yeah,
I think if he just goes mass Hydra now with speed Overlords, he should be in a good position to bust.
Well, our lair is almost done here. It's just going to finish up right now. So inevitably that did come through, even though it was unscouted.
He does have double gas, and I think you need a little more than 1 gas to support 5 Hatch Hydra, but it should give you a little bit of excess gas. So I do expect speed to come in pretty soon. He's got a lot of... Oh, he got supply blocked.
Uh-oh.
Corsair already got 1 kill. I don't think it's going to find a second kill. Spire actually comes in, so maybe we're not going to go for a bust. It is just going to be standard, but he does have +1 coming in for himself. This time he's got better drone saturation, 32 drones across 3 bases. I think that's pretty standard.
Yeah, it's okay for now, especially when you have to get up 1 million tech all at the same time. And it's not like there's tons of Corsairs running around killing everything. There's only 1 that came out there. He still has that clump of lings outside the natural to make sure that TT1's not trying to move out or do anything crazy. He's going to see the Zealots when they run out of the front door.
Yeah, Spire's about to finish. We do have +1 weapon coming in for the Sayers, so if the Overlords are ever out of position, Jaeyun's going to be in a world of trouble. So he's got to make sure that that doesn't happen. The Sayer count is slowly getting higher and higher. Second Overlord going to come out. DT is starting to get out onto the field.
He's supply blocked again after losing that Overlord, so definitely a big deal continuing to lose those. He doesn't have, finally, just now building another Overlord here. Jaeyun is going to be supply blocked for 1 million years, right at the time when he's supposed to be building 1 million Hydras.
Yeah, and TT1's thinking about moving out. He's got 7 Zealots. He's got speed kicking in pretty soon. +1 is done.
Ooh.
He's got 6 gates coming up.
And legs are going to be done by the time the Zealots hit. So this is scary.
Yeah, natural cannot be busted. Third base, I don't think that can be busted. So more than likely, TT1 just pokes in, forces out units, and backs off. But that Overlord slip really hurting Jaeyun. Because look, we're getting doubled in supply again.
He's building 4 Overlords at a time. You never want to see that. He's going to try to run up the ramp, like you said. Just force out a bunch of units and then run away.
Yeah, so Jaeyun, what does he do now? So much.
Builds Overlords.
So many resources going into Overlord. 63 out of 101. Oh, it hurts. Storm is started for TT1, so Jaeyun's really not under any threat of actually dying, but I am getting worried that our window of opportunity to deal damage with these Hydras are slowly going down the drain. Big drone cycle, so I guess we're just splitting, but this is not a split map base that we took.
Yeah, well, it's also not a like Hydras are not a split map like composition. Like they get bad later. So okay, thankfully.
Oh, isolated Overlords at the natural stairs.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna have a field day. Oh god.
At least they have speed, but like they're not fast enough to outrun this. And I love that he's sacking the I mean, weirdly enough, that does not supply block Jaeyun because he way overbuilt Overlords.
He actually got 3 stairs, so that's kind of a big deal. So now it opens up the door for a Muta-Switch.
Those Overlords were like almost perfectly split, so they didn't take splash damage, which is a little bit weird. Because usually they're way clumped up. So taking out the Overlords or the Corsairs is actually pretty good, because 2 Corsairs are definitely not as scary as 5 with +1. So now we've got all these Hydras out on the map. Do we have Storms done yet? Yeah, we do. Okay, so Storms are out. So are all these random Zealots running everywhere.
Yeah, and these... Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Jaeyun's Hydras are split up. They're not synced up, so there's no way that they can actually fight this army. They catch some
he catches all the Corsairs? That's
but he needs to catch this... I guess he can catch this 1 Templar. I just don't think he can stop... Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Natural completely...
No sunk. Okay, there's 1 sunken, but... Oh, he morphs the eggs, which actually weirdly blocked the Zealots there, so that's pretty good. Oh, no! storms a huge clump of Hydras. The Hydras coming in for the flank actually do quite a bit. Can they snipe the High Templar? They do not care because it doesn't have energy. And they're actually fighting remarkably well here. Now, there are Zealots killing 1 million drones, though, so that's the bigger story behind this. And eventually, the Hydras get cleared up. Yeah, and once you kill that Hydra Den, you're not making units, man.
So the Hydra Den goes down. We don't have any lurkers. He's just now building them. And I think TT1 just takes this game.
Yeah.
There's too many Zealots.
Yeah, he just ran him over. The macro, once again, TT1's recipe for success. And yeah, you can't build units.
You can't build any Hydras. He's not even building the Hydra Den.
Building 3 drones in production right now. That's gonna do it. Damn. TT1.
I think he's processing.
Yeah.
He's building 10 drones. Hydra Den just now started. Hatch restarting.
Round of 4 previous season, and now out in the round of 16. Jaeyun, yep, gonna lose his lair. I think that's we're watching the death throes of the once great North American Zerg.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Jaeyun's gonna be eliminated, but he played okay. I think, like I said, TT1, he's
really
on right now.
For sure.
And Jaeyun looked a little off. We could tell from the Dandy games going Ultraman. But I don't know. I think it's just not the greatest showing from Jaeyun. If next season, I think he'll definitely be a lot better. So hopefully he comes back stronger than ever.
You know, that is the hope. Obviously, we're probably going to see him tap out here in just a second. But I do think, like, obviously next season, there's going to be qualifiers, other tournaments he can play in. It's going to be exciting because he's always going to be a strong contender. Unfortunately, he is about to be eliminated from BSL Season 8. And that's going to do it. Jaeyun taps out, and TT1 will be our second player to advance along with Dandy on to the round of 8, guaranteed at least $50 playing in BSL this season.
Yes, so even though NA American Hope gets eliminated, it is nice to see TT1 make it. It's always nice. It's not nice to see like top 4 players get eliminated, but it's nice to see that there's so many other players that could have been top 4. Yeah. TT1 showing that he's that caliber of player. Really think he can go deep. And yeah, it's nice to always see new faces like Pro. I didn't even know who Pro was, and he made it into BSL. So really nice.
Yeah, I think this was a group that was kind of tough to call initially. I think in the end, I believe the Team Liquid predictions did hold true. Dandy and TT1 advancing out of that group, but it was pretty close. I would say the opening round, not close. But especially that second round, it definitely felt like Jaeyun almost had Dandy a couple times, but Dandy, I think, definitely clearly the best player in this group. Going to be really exciting to watch once we hit playoffs.
Yeah, Dandy crushed TT1, like just crushed it. And then he crushed Jaeyun, even though Jaeyun had a big lead. So Dandy definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, and maybe he's in form to win his second BSL.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's already done it once.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive. So let's see. Do we have the brackets for Group B ready, Zero? Because it's kind of cool to look at what's coming up for scroll down. Okay, all right. Okay, so we don't have those brackets, but I'll just give you a taste of what's coming up in Group B. It's Bonneth, Castro, Goku, and Hawk. So yet another American hope. We lost one, but we're looking for Hawk to do very well. I know that when he does have time to play, he is very good. Obviously, he did quite well. Took a game off of Bonneth, one of only 2 players at Corrupted Cup to do that. So unfortunately, he does have like a real job, and so esports is definitely not his main hobby. So hopefully he can do really well there. Also, we've got Goku, who kind of like Pro is another one of our new players to BSL this season, and so definitely going to be exciting to see how he represents South America there. And then obviously, I think Bonneth may be the clear favorite to come out of that group, along with Castro, who I feel like between Castro and Goku, it's going to be a fight to see who's the best Peruvian.
Yeah, it's definitely the case. And I think that, you know, Hawk did take a game off Bonneth. So there's no guarantee that, oh, Bonneth is just going to get first. Yeah. And Castro plays Zerg. And just like Jaeyun, this guy will macro like a god. So if Bonneth, I don't even know if this is possible, does he miss micro his Zealots? Castro might be able to bring it back for the Zergs. And then Goku, he's an unknown to me just like Pro. So when you're facing an unknown versus like a famous face, all of a sudden the unknown might have special builds planned for you. So I don't think this is a guaranteed first place for Bonneth.
Well, also, let's keep in mind, we haven't seen Bonnet play this season at all. Last time we saw Bonnet play, sure, he was killing it, but he also had a child soon thereafter. And so, safe to say, Bonnet has not been, he's been macroing IRL, let's put it that way. So, what Bonnet is going to show up? Obviously, he's had a lot of time to watch these other players play, but he's got to, put his money where his mouth is. Luckily, he's got plenty of that after winning last season. So it's going to be exciting to watch Group B, so you guys do not want to miss it. It's going to be same bat time, same bat channel right here. So if you want to keep up to date with all of the BSL content, you can do that by following the stream right up above. You can follow the BSL on Twitter at BombasticStar. You can also follow Nyokin and I, and we'll be tweeting about that a bunch. It's at the Nyokin and at RapidCasting. And if you feel like supporting the BSL, we would, of course, encourage you to do that by subscribing on Patreon at patreon.com/bombastic, or by subscribing to the stream or donating down below. Certainly do appreciate all of your support. Even if all you can do is just coming out and watch, we certainly appreciate almost 500 of you did that today. Really cool to see so many people watching Foreign Brood War in 2020. And there's one last thing I was going to mention. Big thanks to our sponsors as well, Esport Fund, Liquipedia, and of course Blizzard Entertainment for making it a $2,000 prize pool this season. More epic than ever. We hope to see you guys all back here again. Let me see if I can shout out our Patreons. I think that should be up on our screen. Yeah, Striker, ARG Sabbath, Kamchak, Moontag, Spacewalk, and Lingen Pump, as well as everybody else who has supported the BSL on patreon.com/bombastic. So big thanks to everybody else out there. That's going to do it for us at 6:14 a.m. Korean Standard Time. We're going to let you guys go to bed or do whatever you have planned for your day. For us, it's probably a lot of sleep.
Yes.
So we'll see you guys right back here tomorrow at the exact same time for Group B of BSL Season 8, Round of 16.